These are my MCC25 predictions. I will be predicting the teams from 10th to 1st and the top 5 individual. Let's get into it. In 10th place, I have the Blue Bats with Illumina, False Symmetry, Pearlescent Moon, and Elena EXE. Sadly, I project that the False September supremacy will not continue into 2022, with the Blue Bats in my eyes being the weakest team for this event. I'll probably be wrong about this 10th place prediction, but I do think they will place bottom half guaranteed. This is an extremely strong Sands of Time team, however, and I predict a top 3 finish. Same with BuildMart. I also like the mixing of groups here. I never thought Elena would be on a team with the Hermits. In 9th place, I have the Pink Parrots with Filza, Wilbur Soot, Grian, and Scott Smager. Reddit is screaming right now, and I guess that's fine. This is 100% a content team, and I really don't think they have a shot at winning. They probably have a lower ceiling than Blue does. I saw some guy in a comments section not too long ago. He said Pink was an entire team of A-tier players and projected them to make Dodgebolt. I want to know where he hides his copium. In 8th place, I have the Orange Ocelots with Hannah XX Rose, 5UP, Red Velvet Cake, and Amesy. This team has by far the least experience of any team in the field, with its longest running member being 5UP, who joined in MCC15. I see many people putting this team last, and I don't understand why. Hannah is all but guaranteed top 10. 5UP could end up there as well if he doesn't get wrapped up in his strategies, like he did last time, skull emoji. Amesy is obviously improving every MCC, but I think Velvet is going to pack way more of a punch than all of you think. I've seen him play. I've seen his Twitch rivals. He's got the mechanical skill of Krenios and the game sense of Antfrost. He's a shoo-in for top 20. Just you watch. In 7th place, I have the Red Rabbits with Sapnap, Foolish Gamers, Ponk, and Gumi. This team is kind of a wild card in my book. I've seen it predicted as high as 4th and as low as last. They've got a good range, but not for game skills. PvP is a must for this team to make top half, preferably as late as possible. Sapnap is obviously Sapnap, and Foolish is on the level of Rambo right now, I'd say. Ponk is a parkour tag menace. I don't know how he does it, but he just is. Just watch his MCC21. Gumi is a very, very, very underrated player by the community, and if the rest of the team does well, I can see her in the top 25 at the lowest. In 6th place, I have the Aqua Axolotls with Purpled, Rainbow, Jack Manifold, and Snifferish. Another wildcard team. Purpled is an absolute gamer and has yet to drop an individual placement. It's going to happen at one point, and I'd say there's a 50% chance it happens this MCC. I consistently see people underrate Jack Manifold when I would happily take him on my team. He isn't the 4th, so that makes this team a little weaker. Jack has been to Dodgebolt 3 of the 5 times he's been a 4th, which means he usually balances better when he's a 3rd. Sniff has yet to show her skills in BuildMart, and I really hope we get to see them this MCC. I could see this team in Dodgebolt if they have a good day. In 5th place, I have the LLAMAS with Pizza Hut, Captain Sparkles, Ant Venom, and Solidarity. I see this team consistently underrated. I'm feeling a Pete pop-off, and Jordan might be the key. I love their interactions. Not to mention, Ant Venom will be on a non-content team this time around, which will bode better than what the stats say. Sands of Time is obviously a good game for this team, as well as Ace Race. Jimmy also has pop-off potential, so what I'm really doing is coping for a pop-off from this team. I believe. In 4th place, I have the Purple Pandas with Fruit Berries, Awesome Dude, Wisp, and Aerith. This team is borderline busted. Fruit and Sam is a proven and tested duo, and Wisp and Aerith are amazing at keeping the vibes as good as possible. Also, the fact that Aerith is a 4th here means this team is a recipe for something good, because Aerith is sometimes a 3rd. Survival games is on this team's wish list for games, and so is parkour tag. Fruit and Wisp are amazing at it, and Sam's comms might be the best in the whole tournament. Not to mention, we have seen Aerith pop off in parkour tag before as well. This team might want to avoid team games with the possible exception of grid runners. I will not be surprised if this team makes Dodgebolt. In 3rd place, I have the Cyan Coyotes with H-Bomb, Tubbo, Krytic Zeus, and Kara Corvus. All 4 of these top teams are really good, but there's a clear order here. H, Tubbo, and Zeus are all A-tier players at this point, and Kara is an amazing 4th who deserves better from everyone. I will not be upset if a lot of these teams win simply because there are so many people who haven't won in so long and absolutely deserve it. Fruit, Sam, Wisp, Kara, Jojo, Scar, Joel, Puns, Antfrost, Shovel, and Blushy all deserve wins, so if any of these top 4 teams win, I will be ecstatic. This team is looking for team games, and movement games will play to their strengths more than PvP games will. 3 of these players are top Rocket Spleef Rush players, and I hope it gets played. In second place, I have the Green GECKOS with JoJo Solos, CPK, Smallish Beans, and Good Times with Scar. Reddit is foaming at the mouth. This is a crazy good team with strengths in all corners of the MCC game field. They could have any game played and do fine, with the exception of maybe Parkour Tag. Part of me thinks that this team will be like MCC21 Purple and defy expectations in a bad way. Anything can happen on the day of the event. This is another team that basically has 3 A-tier players. In first place, I have the yellow YAKS with Puns, Antfrost, Shovel, and Blushy. I kind of figured Puns was going to get a crazy team this MCC. After some mediocre and bottom half teams, he got benched one MCC and comes back with this. This is 100% stronger than MCC 18 Aqua and has strengths in every corner of the MCC game field. Puns and Antfrost is a terrifying duo, and I didn't think we would see it again, but I'm sure they are super excited to team with each other for one last time. Shovel has Build Mart and Sands of Time cornered, and Blushy is a force to be reckoned with when it comes to get to the other side. I really want to see this team make Dodgebolt, so Puns gets a chance at a Dodgebolt redemption arc. And now for the top 5 individual predictions. In first place, I have Puns. With a cracked team, Puns will return to the first place individual spot for the second time ever. In second place, I have Purpled. Purpled has shown us that he can absolutely dominate individually even when his team doesn't do as well. I have him in second for this reason. In third, I have Sapnap. Sapnap has shown time and time again that he is unstoppable in Season 2, and I forecast him to have the bronze locked up. And in fourth and fifth, I have JoJo and CPK. I see JoJo in the top 5 yet again, especially with this cracked team, and I feel like CPK getting 5th is a new curse. Whenever he gets top 5, he's always 5th. Let's keep this curse going. These are my MCC25 predictions. Be sure to tell me I'm wrong in the comments below, and I'm super excited for the 24th.